All right, guys, example number 4. I wonder if that was recorded. The other class tonight is going to watch example 4, and they're going to start example 4 with me saying, I live to serve the Jing. Okay? All right, guys, now, look, this is using stuff that we know how to do, right? But it's asking us to do something a bit different. They want us to solve for y. Oh, wait, let me think. That's why I went to 7th grade. Good job, guys. In 7th grade, we did learn how to put equations in function form, otherwise known as solving for y, getting y by itself. Okay? Well, what do I need to do here first? What do you think, David? You want to multiply both sides by 4? I don't. Wait. You're using your hand. You kind of look like a conductor back there. I don't know. You want to multiply them both by 12? Okay, well now we could do that. I don't have a problem with that. That would be okay. That's one way of doing it. And you know what, David? Since I called on you, that's the way I'm going to do it. But does anyone have a suggestion of another way I might do that? What do you think, Reed? Cross multiply. I do like that as well. Either way's fine. Either way's fine. But I don't want to multiply just by 4. Because I've got y's on both sides of this equation, I'm going to have to isolate them so that I can solve for y. Okay, so David said, you know what? Let's multiply both sides by 12. Okay? I'm going to multiply that by 12, and then I'm going to multiply this by 12. But watch something here, Dave. Do you see that this is actually cross-multiplying? The 3 shows up times this. 3 times 5y plus x. And then when I multiply this side by 12, it cancels, and I'm multiplying this side by 4. Do you see that even I'm multiplying by a common denominator, but I'm in effect cross-multiplying? All right, so this equals 4 times 3x minus 2y. All right, let's go ahead and distribute that. I'm going to get 15y plus 3x is equal to 12x minus 8y. All right, good. Good, I like that. What do I want to do from here? It said solve for y. Ben, what do you think? You want to add 8y? Okay, I like that. So I'm going to add 8y to both sides. Have I made any mathematical mistakes yet? Am I okay so far? Okay. I'm just checking, so you guys got to help me out. All right, so now I've got 23y plus 3x is equal to 12x. So where do I go from here? What do you think, Jordan? Subtract 3x. Beautiful. This is not anything that you guys don't know how to do already. I mean, today is just more of what you know how to do. What do I do next? No hands up. No hands up. And in fact, we're right there. I mean, this is it. It's like, just, okay, do it. Be done. That's where we are. It said solve for y. So what should I do, CC? Divide both sides by 23. And I'm going to get y is equal to 9 over 23x. You see how I wrote that? See how I separated it out on the side? I pulled the x out onto the side. Why, guys, those of you who have had 7th grade math, why did I separate that x out? Arjun?
Because it's 9 over 23 times x.
It is 9 over 23 times x. That is true. That is true. But what is that? Oh, Ben? No. I mean, we're done with the problem, right? This is it. Y equals 9 over 23x. I like it. That's the solution. Done. But guys, you already know this. You know where we're going. We've already been there. Right? When you go to someone's house that you've been to before, you go, oh, I remember that. I remember that extreme pizza. I remember that Gordo's burrito or whatever. Right? I remember that. I've seen this before. Right? So we're going back to the same place. I'm hoping you go, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Edward? It's the slope. Thank you, Edward. It's in front of the x. What's the y-intercept? Raise your hand. What is the y-intercept for this? Oh, man. Why did we spend all that time together last year? Why did you wake up and come and waste my time and ask me, wait, Mr. Cortez, why don't you teach me some math? And then I teach you some math. And then when I ask you about it next year, you don't know. What, Ian? What is the y-intercept? 9. No, not 9. That's the rise. 23 is the run. Okay, good. I'm not asking that question.